Mrs. Tonette Walker, Matthew Walker, and Alex Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next governor of the great state of Wisconsin, Scott Walker.
Hi, Carol. What a great crowd. Boy, just to think about it, it is 1 year from tonight, we take back our state government. 1 year from tonight, we start rebuilding Wisconsin. 1 year from tonight, we make it a Wisconsin we can believe in again. I'm so pleased to see such a great crowd here tonight. I'm joined by my beautiful wife, Tonette. Our two sons, Matt and Alex, who since many of you probably saw them at the kickoff, they've grown about another half a foot. So Matt and Alex keep getting bigger all the time. My parents, Lou and Pat Walker, are here. Dad's up in the front. Mom's taking pictures as usual. My father-in-law, Tony Tarantino. And the two most beautiful girls in the whole hall are my two nieces, Isabella and Eva. Yep, I see it. And my sister-in-law is Maria's right in the front. I don't know if David's working tonight, but Maria's here as well with her two beautiful girls, and we're so pleased to have you girls. Hi. What a great night. You know, it's 1 year, 12 months, 365 days till we get to take our government back. And we've got a great plan for the people of Wisconsin. It's real simple. It's called economic prosperity and opportunity for everyone in this state. And it's been... And I know that there are people all across this room, people like Peg Farrell, former lieutenant governor, I see over there, who's a great supporter. People like Cheryl Sinserben, who came out with us the other day and announced her endorsement as well. We've got lawmakers and party officials and people from one end of the state to the other. But most importantly, I'm here not only to speak to you, but to speak to everybody across this state. I want your vote. I don't care whether you live in the city of Waukesha, the city of Milwaukee, the city of Superior, anywhere else across the state. We're not going to take any vote in this election for granted. We believe we have a message of economic prosperity and opportunity for every person in the state of Wisconsin. Because as I've traveled this state, what I've found is that people aren't necessarily looking for a Republican or a Democrat answer. They're not necessarily even looking for somebody who stands on the right or who stands on the left. What they're looking for more than anything is somebody who knows the difference between what's right and what's wrong, who's going to lead and who's going to get out of the way. We're ready to lead. Our plan of economic opportunity and prosperity is based on simple principles: limited government, lower taxes, fiscal responsibility, and most importantly, a restoration of our personal freedoms and liberties. Liberties are too easily granted, but taken away from us in Washington and Madison alike. We need to take them back. You know, these are simple principles. Simple, but not often easy. I got to tell you, just down the road, in my county, there have been countless times as the county executive where it would have been easier to set aside those principles for a more politically expedient solution. But I made a solemn pledge, a pledge to the voters in my county back in 2002, that I would treat their money as if it were my own. I kept that pledge for the 8th straight time last month, and if I have the honor of serving as your governor, God willing, I'll be able to keep that pledge again and again and again. Now, I believe in a lot of things, and I know you do too. I believe in this state, and I believe all the good people and the good, decent employers that I'm going to talk about in just a second. But one thing I particularly believe this week more than any other, I believe that the people The people of this state should pick the next governor, not the President of the United States. You see, Tonette and I have spent a lot of time traveling around the state. We've seen a lot of you from one end to the other. I see the mayor of Superior here. I've been to Superior 3 times since the start of the year. I've been up to Ephraim, where my great-grandmother lived to be over 100 years old, up in Door County. I've been to Delavan, where I grew up, all the way up to Hudson and over to La Crosse and up to Wausau and everywhere in between. And as we've traveled this state, we've fallen in love with it all over again. There are good, decent, hardworking people in this state, the kind of people who show up early on a Monday morning and work all the way through the end of the day on Friday, people who embody the good Midwestern work ethic. There are employers that many times are 2 or 3 or 4 generations deep of a family-owned business, and for those that aren't, they treat their employees like family. And despite what others may tell them from other states, they're committed to being here and growing here and investing here. There's no other state in this country that has better natural resources than we do. No state is surrounded by 2 Great Lakes and the greatest river in the country, filled with 15,000 inland lakes. That's 5,000 more than Minnesota. Eat your heart out, Brett Favre. No place is better to grow up in, to raise a family in, to live in, to build a business in, to retire in. No place is better than Wisconsin. What is failing us is not our people or our places. What is failing us is our state government. And the good news I tell you here tonight to take all across this state is a year from tonight, 12 months from today, 365 days from now, we stake claim to that greatness again. We're great in the past, we'll be great in the future. We just need to change that state government to give it back to the people of the state of Wisconsin. "365 days from today, we get to reclaim claim to the fact that we want to believe in Wisconsin again. You're going to make it possible. Let's get to work. Let's rebuild Wisconsin. God bless you."
Kids I'd ever seen in this front yard. As they handed me my glass, smiling, thinking to myself.
You're about a year older than one of my nieces who was up there. That's a good age. What's that? Oh, yeah. So we had plenty of girl power tonight, which is good because I normally have boys over. I got some they were my boys. They're big now. Bigger than their mother. Good to see you again. Between seeing that and then I went over to the place where they do Dr. Oz's truck or his caravan bus
thing.
thing.
You had a really good day.
Yeah,
So.
that was very cool.
We're supporting you all the way, so.
Thank you.
Cheers.
We got your hands
Let's
way
do what
high.
we need. We're going to do a lot more than vote this year.
Thank
I'll tell you that.
Thank you. Thanks. Real good to meet you.
Cheers. Have a good night.
Hi. Thank you. Thanks for coming up.
Oh, Haley.